Welcome back to
Scorpion.
We can't talk with these masks on. Welcome back to season 2, episode 12 of the Sweet Life podcast. That is the phasing octopus that we call DJ, who is a DJ amongst 7 other things. That's your neighborhood nigga Wu Tim. I'm Eugene Wright, formerly known as Eugene Wright, and I'm shorting it right there. This is your host, C. Noah, and in the building with us is our not even our special guest. This is really the homie. This is really the business partner, the brains behind Sankofa Suite.
Yo,
my nigga fresh from Miami.
Hey.
They got Jessica Latin already. She said I was so close to saying I was proud of you.
Listen, mask on, fuck it, mask on. You gonna catch the fucking virus breathing that shit, bro.
Man.
Like yo,
we can't talk in these.
So look, I got something for him. One person talk, everybody put their damn mask on.
This gonna be the long episode.
I'm not gonna be holding this shit on all. No, I got asthma from first place, so if I start goddamn dying in this bitch, we gonna bust through the
Nigga, you really can't talk it now.
Give me CPR.
DJ, 2-week recap. How you been?
Yeah. This ain't
Fuck it.
But I've been cool, man. Just at the house. Streaming games. Streaming games.
Alright.
Like,
Twitch channel ain't jumping no more.
Oh no, I'm still Twitch. Like I do like damn near every night now. When I'm playing Warzone. And then I got a Persona 4 Golden playthrough going. And then I'm gonna get back to Control also.
I've been thinking about this Google Stadia. I don't know yet.
Don't do it.
Okay.
What's that?
Google Stadia. It's supposed to be like Netflix for games.
Yeah, like you can
that
stream.
Stadia. Okay.
You can stream the game. It ain't really worth it.
No, he know.
Like how you gonna? What controller would you use?
They got a controller.
Yeah, they got it. This is a PC type game, right?
Basically.
Yeah, it's like, so you play the games over the cloud for real. So like you can stream the game straight to like your Stadia device or whatever.
Just like how you would do on Xbox or PS.
Yeah,
you know.
but like you don't really want to leave the ability of your game to be able to be played up to your internet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
About.
Yeah.
True. Tim, what's happening?
I've been changing shitty diapers.
The saga continues.
The saga fucking continues, dog.
Shout out to that Supreme man she was talking about last episode.
Yeah, I'm on it. And don't go no fucking well. I just bought it because the pet ass folks in the comments be talking about masks and shit. We see them comments, people. We be trying to please y'all.
Yeah.
I feel like we had a Ku Klux Klan meeting and we just got out of the hood. We just got initiated to the hood. No,
That's a bit extreme.
That's a bit too much.
We ain't got to
We don't want to be like
Yeah.
associated.
With them? Okay. I knew that was gonna be tough trying to get that joke off, but I feel like we at a bank robbers meeting. Then how about that? That's cool.
Something like that. Like the nigga from the Snickers commercial.
Oh god, I can't do it, dog. Y'all got it. Hell, all y'all got y'all shit on, so I should catch it.
Nigga praise. Yeah, man.
I don't know what to do with this shit now that we all in here. It just feels weird wearing a mask
Weird as
in my
fuck,
own
bro.
house.
You look
Like,
great.
yeah.
Like, what
Sorry,
bothers
I'm
me
not
is
gonna
when
do it.
people be driving with their shit on. Like,
Now
bro,
that's funny.
Your
That's
car
funny.
got the shit.
You don't trust your AC, my guy?
Right.
Either that or just don't feel like taking it on and off.
Man, nah, it look like they been in the car for about an hour with that bitch still on, dog.
That shit don't bother some people, man.
Folks
Like my
weird.
shit don't bother me.
Folks weird, bro. Sitting at a red light with your mask on.
I fit the description, man. I start driving and I have my
I do, and we not sick.
I have my mask on. Like he going to rob somebody. Whoop, whoop. Like,
I know, right?
hey, motherfucker.
See, that's what they was talking about in Oregon. They got a lot of backlash for that. Because they were saying, you know, people can wear masks, but black people can't. If you don't want to wear them, you don't have to. You know, then it was an issue like shit. They trying to kill y'all both ways. If you saying if you wear the mask, they might get your ass. Police might arrest your ass for mistaking you for a criminal. If you don't wear it, hell, you might get COVID. Like you just,
I saw this
you know.
post the other day.
Losing.
Yesterday actually, this guy, he had like some kind of oxygen tester, you know, that OSHA uses.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how the mask cuts down the oxygen, you know, when you breathe in the oxygen that you put out or breathe in. And they're saying, you know, cause like headaches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I can
different types
I can
of
see
stuff like
that.
that.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. We are wearing masks everywhere we travel, everywhere we go.
Man.
And, you know, every store we step in. But it's just something weird about wearing it inside of my house. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, it last too much longer right now. But
Yeah, man.
how you been, man?
Oh,
Don't
man.
matter. Either one.
Well, you know, I got some stuff going on. You know,
True.
it's gonna get taken care of. But other than that, just working and exercising before they close the damn gym again. That's about it. You know,
Working out in the mask, too?
nah, not for
I
real.
was about to say,
Nah,
you
nah. People
5K
don't really.
ready.
You wear the, you know what I'm saying, the mask in the gym, but like, you know, it's spread out, so you don't have to wear it while you breathe, inhaling and exhaling.
Yeah.
That's crazy, but yeah, it is what it is.
Y'all crazy for going to the gym.
I be clubbed up, man.
Yeah, my gym reopened up about 3 weeks ago. I've been skeptical to go back in there myself. So, but you know, I've just been taking it day by day, one day at a time.
Yeah.
You know how it is. Masterminding.
Crew squad.
You know, I'm glad I was able to catch the finale. I don't think I was on here. I think I was on here last season. This
Yeah,
is my
you was
first
on
episode. First episode for this
He was
season.
in
this year,
He was in
I was
there.
here this year?
He was here this year, and he was there last season, but it was before we started video streaming.
Mm,
It was like episode 3 last year.
okay.
I forget this shit. Pick this shit up.
Yeah, so you good, bro. That's part of the ambiance. They hit us pouring drinks and everything else.
Drinking on.
And I ain't had a drink in so long, bro. Like, no cap.
My
I
2
had
weeks
a
been
couple.
been pretty good. Shout out to Team Hip Hop. We won the round last night. I didn't participate, but I was rooting for my guys in the Poetry versus Hip Hop Cipher.
Oh, they had it last night too?
Yeah, we did. We've been doing 3 rounds. There was 3 preliminary rounds where everybody, the people with the highest scores from each week, go into the finals. So the finals is next week. Shout out to Queen Sheba, DJ Know That, and everybody involved. Status Network. Make sure y'all check out my post. I'm gonna be sharing that again soon about the Poetry versus Hip Hop goes virtual. We got the finals next week. I'm trying to walk home with that $500 because I came to win. But no, it's all love. It's great competition, great people. Shout out to everybody in the stream already. Of course, Jessica, Miss Murray, how you doing, love? The always authentic Anise Austin and Chilla T. I saw you in there as well. And shout out to the homie Taki Salon, one of my day one homies. Since I was in high school, man. I hope you're doing well. Peace and blessings to you and your family also.
One of the best barbers in Birmingham.
Yeah, not even barbers, just overall hair stylist. Like, the man does everything, like hair shows all the way to, like, he's an artist in his own right. So shout out to Taki.
Man, you go to Taki without no appointment.
You're gonna be waiting,
you
but you're gonna be
in
fresh.
that thing. Because he might be doing dreads. He might color. He doing some braids.
The man's got skill set out this world.
Yeah.
Drink menu, water, Martell, Yellowtail red wine. Sponsor this shit. We ain't threw that in there enough this year.
We
and
can get a sponsor now.
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter.
Because Black Lives Matter. This is a black-owned production.
So we're gonna talk about that, but yeah.
But yeah. So, take it away, bro. It's all yours.
It's back. Coronavirus is back.
Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was
It's back with a fucking vengeance.
Round 2.
Yeah. And it's serious this time. Yeah, some motherfuckers say, people can talk about us whether or not we in here with a mask on or not. But this motherfucker's actually at the beach this weekend in Florida.
Bruh,
we ain't that goddamn extreme. You know what I'm saying? I go to the gym, whatever, but I ain't at the fucking beach. I ain't on vacation or whatever. I'm not judging, man. You can do whatever you want to do. It's your life. But it's back. It's back. Texas, Alabama. I mean, basically all the southern states, and a couple of states in Arizona as well. It's back, man. Like Alabama, we averaging 733 cases a day. Man, like yesterday, they had a record spike. It was 1,500 cases yesterday, man. Like now it's 700. We averaging 733. At the same time, the state of Alabama cutting unemployment. So that shit don't balance out, man. Like they cutting people unemployment, but the cases are coming back. So some got to give in the next couple of weeks. But my question simply is to y'all. We know the summer is pretty much you can stick a fork in it. But what about the fall? And what do you all see this thing going into the summer and the fall? Do you think this thing gonna end anytime soon? Do you think we're gonna have fall events like NFL, college football, homecomings? I mean, yeah, what y'all got on it?
I believe.
And what y'all think can be done? What should we do other than wear masks, stay in the house? What else should be done? Go ahead.
Well, I've always said I think this is a summer 2021 thing. This is going to last. I feel like at least through election because it's other protocols at hand with that as well too. But I digress. But I feel like this was never going to be a quick bump in the road when they announced it. You know what I mean? And it's a risky time, but I mean, I feel like because we have more media coverage than ever now, I don't feel like it's being blown out of proportion, but they're using they're selling the idea of fear more than ever now. Coronavirus become the new war on terrorism. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I look at it in the sense of the media, how it's being portrayed and what's being put out there. Do I think the virus is real? Absolutely, yes. So I take every precaution when I step outside, my house. But as far as the fall, I don't see this being a thing because, not this being a thing. I don't think anything will be any different in the fall. Sports, like even with sports, right? Like sports is I feel like it's a distraction, but we all have our pleasures with it. You know what I mean? Like, I enjoy watching sports because it was the only thing real on TV to a certain degree. You know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, it's an escape, from a lot of the real stuff that takes place in everyday life. And sometimes we do need those escapes, but I don't feel like the government's going to feel like that's there. Not even the government, but I don't think the country's at a place right now where we even care if that's presented to us. Like, I want to see LeBron get that ring this year. But at the same time, I really don't care if he get it or not with the state of affairs of this country right now. When you let shit run at a pace fucked up for so long, it eventually got to break down and it got to be fixed. And that's the state that we're in now. Shit has been broken down and shit needs to be fixed. So
at every different domain and level.
Yeah, at every level. So I'm okay with accepting that we're not going to go back to anything of what we call quote unquote normal within the next year or two.
Or three.
Or 5.
Yeah, right, right.
But I'm okay with that. I'm okay as long as I can see that the shit that was going on before has stopped. Now, something worse may come, something better may come, but I'm willing to take the gamble on it stopping so that we can fix some shit. But, that's me. That's all I got for that.
So you think the fall dead?
Oh, done. Fall has fallen.
Straight up.
Down for the count.
The great fall. That's what
the great fall.
I agree with you though. Like, I definitely feel that entertainment is a distraction. Kyrie Irving, he pointed it out. That's why he don't want to come back, because he feel like it'll be a distraction to what's going on. And it is what it is. Do I think basketball?
Anything.
They were scheduled.
NFL, anything.
I don't know. Basketball was scheduled to come back, the 29th?
They're going to finish this
July
season.
30th.
Yeah. July 30th?
Yeah.
They gonna finish the season.
Boy,
And I got the weed.
Yeah, fuck you talking about coronavirus, bitch. I smoked that gas. I'm sorry. I'm be over here coughing regardless. Fuck that. My folks, they looked up the editing. It's this. You can smoke about a pound of this, you won't catch it. Cause I done been around motherfuckers with fuse and everything. I'm just playing. I ain't been around nobody, man. I've been changing shitty diapers. Listen, y'all, I told y'all this in January. I told you to load up on your guns. Y'all think look, NASA, I'm out there getting high. Telling you, they over there on Mars, throwing the party. Bill Gates, Oprah and them.
Oh my God.
Oh, she on house arrest. Oh, y'all ain't know about that? Oops, I wasn't supposed to say nothing about that.
I ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Yep, we all gonna be Oprah this fall in the house.
That's what you got, man. DJ.
So silly, dog. Look. Man, I think she really focused on these masks. But it's okay. But but no, fall done. Fall's over. Pack it up. It's
Get
over.
up out of here.
What do you think if
get ready.
football come back? Football come back. What you think?
There'll be some damn fools.
Well, they figure the helmet is a mask, so they might get away with it.
Shit.
They've been trying to like come up with like mask style, like face mask type shit.
Nylon mask.
Niggas gonna be looking like astronauts out there popping niggas shields. Sweet.
Damn fools.
They gonna have a built-in.
When you get through, I really do have something important to say though.
But like that shit over with. Get used to your entertainment being digital. Like get used to motherfuckers like giving you short form internet content.
Get used to verses.
Get used to that. Get used to fucking video game streams. Get used to like
Taking
esports. Like get used to all that shit. Get used to not being outside. Cause you dumbasses. You fucked us. Thanks, guys.
So on top of what my nigga said is basically what I was telling y'all at the tip of January. And I peeped this. Here goes some more wisdom for you motherfuckers. They also said it takes like 80-degree weather to kill this shit, right? So
Trump said that.
It don't matter. They said that. Whoever said it said it.
Yeah.
Why are the hottest states all of a sudden the hottest states with the coronavirus? Y'all don't hear me. Florida, Texas, Arizona, Alabama. Of course, the dumbest state got to be the state that's goddamn hot with it. Boy, this shit fucked up, man. But I called this shit, though, and nigga said I was crazy. Nigga said it's too much information with a proof. Here it is. Season 3, 2020.
So what does that mean?
I was right.
Well, my only
You
piece
got
of
your
advice: save your money, wait for the housing market to
Get your
crash,
bullets
and buy you
up.
some land.
And I'm also gearing up for like that dystopian fucked up future. So don't get it
This
twisted.
nigga been playing Last of Us Part 2.
2020?
Hey,
them goddamn
Last
survival
of Us.
mode apps been advertising on my phone and shit.
hey,
Zombie apocalypse shit.
hey. Listen, I will be ready for the fuckery, but I'm also prepared for if the shit goes straight digital.
Digital fucking.
It's going,
You know?
everything going digital, including this. Watch, people gonna be like, man, I know Tim on some shit. He's really smoking shit. Currency is going digital, people. So that shit in your pocket that you see rappers doing this shit with, in a minute, there's a couple of these rappers ain't gonna be able to do this. They're gonna be making real LeBron James clouds, like real deal. Think it's a game. Niggas again, where my hat at, Eddie? We need to make them
This nigga
tens and
forehead.
skull caps, man. I'm telling you, niggas think I'm a joke. The currency about to be digital. Damn near food gonna be digital. My nigga DJ hitting on something. Everything about to be digital, y'all. Look at grocery shopping now. Huh. You can get that bitch sent to your front door. A carton of eggs to your front door. You trust that shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a stupid ass kid bringing me my eggs.
Damn, he's stupid too.
Oh,
So that means
Well,
you
the gig
can order a
economy, that's
dozen
a
eggs
different-
before I'm only ready. The rest of them hold crack. That's
Hey.
tough.
hey, that's the price of convenience.
Hey, okay. Now we gonna be paying niggas extra money for not having bringing up cracked eggs and shit.
Yeah.
We guarantee you real 12 dozen eggs.
Oh no, like
bullshit,
all that
like
shit
these
going.
commercials.
All that shit going.
Okay.
Where you at, cool?
Man, that nigga said like his lazy boy, like the furniture company. We guarantee you no crack eggs. What the fuck, man? Look, man.
Hey, look, then 20 years later, he's like, dude, look at this shit here. No cracked eggs. Tell.
Man, let me say this, man. Coronavirus is definitely real. I'm not gonna, I know we making, we just bringing some levity to it right now, but it's definitely real. Matter of fact, last night I watched fucking I Am Legend. Don't ask me why. I watched the shit and they was scanning motherfuckers' heads
Like they doing
to make sure, they didn't have the, the zombie shit or whatever, man.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say, like, man, like I said before, we all have to take preventative steps. Even like I think the lady just mentioned eating takeout. Shit, how you know the people who ain't delivering ain't got it? But whatever.
Oh, cause it's restaurants with employees that got that shit.
I mean, but man, I feel like man, we just got to take preventative steps. Like, I understand the irony that we in here like this. I get it. I totally get that. I understand. But this is just a microcosm of what niggas doing out in the streets.
Yeah.
Niggas, we not at the club. We not at the beach. We not at restaurants, man. But
Thanks
even
you guys,
still,
you fucked us.
we got to take preventative measures because if we don't, I mean, it's really gonna turn into like a video game or a dystopian movie if we don't, and we'll never be able to like really enjoy our liberties. And you don't want to enjoy your liberties and have to have consequences for it, because I know Tim talk a lot about dystopian governments and shit like that, but imagine what if we get to a point where since motherfuckers don't want to stay in the house, they start really literally arresting our ass and putting us in jail. So that's a long stretch, but that could potentially happen if this thing if we don't improve. So we definitely just got to take care of ourselves. Let's change the goddamn topic.
Yes.
Now, let me say this, man. Like, we've been saying a lot of solidarity with the Black Lives Movement. A lot of, Aunt Jemima don't exist no more. A lot of corporations coming out saying Black Lives Matter. Even locally, they spray painted Black Lives Matter in the whitest goddamn area of the town. But Black Lives don't fucking matter on that part of town because I don't think it's no black business owners in that area. But whatever. So we getting lip service about Black Lives Matter. But what about the tangibles of whether or not our lives really matter? What about the, not just, I hate to fucking use that word now because it's like a cliche term now, but what about policy? Niggas say tangible, but what about policy? What about, changing the educational system? What about changing the curriculum to show these babies their history, teach them their history so they know that their life really matter? What about, black women, when they go to the doctor, they don't have to be afraid that, they're not going to get taken advantage of by a doctor or be given, medicines that's not going to help their body. Like, do their lives matter?
Or just be straight up denied services.
Yeah.
Because the doctor don't even want to check them right.
I mean, yeah, that too, but the roads, on the west side of Birmingham, do our lives matter? Because how these roads look, what I'm getting at, like, and the question I pose to you all, like, we in the middle of a movement and we got motherfuckers on the ropes, but do y'all think this thing gonna actually come into, I guess, 4D? Like, we in 2D with this Black Lives Matter shit? But is it gonna come into really fruition that our lives really matter, where policy is gonna take place and things are really gonna change for our community?
Will it become an actual fact?
Yeah, so yeah. Who got it?
Take it.
Go ahead, Tim.
I might be wrong, but you feel like, let's say the Holocaust had Snapchat and like the shit that we going through right now. Like, even though slavery wasn't really captured, but you see what I'm getting at?
Continue.
Like, the Holocaust wasn't prolonged until now. Would it be a trending topic for the Jews too?
I get what you're saying, like if it was in reverse, but what people gotta realize, black people that's watching black people anyway, that because they don't know their history enough, but we did go through a Holocaust. The Black Holocaust.
True, that's what I'm saying. But it's not. It wouldn't continue. Like our shit is continued, bro.
Well, it's continued longer than the Holocaust.
Right.
How we treated
Black people, yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
So I'm saying if the Holocaust would continue, let's say if our shit stopped, you see what I'm saying? If shit switched up on other foot,
of course
motherfuckers be a trending topic like they trending our shit, because this shit is trending.
Yeah.
Like, believe it or not, good or bad, bro. And I don't like it. In a way, like, it's good, but then there's a way, it's other folks using this shit, like you said, corporations, just video games and shit. Like, bro, come on.
Yeah, no, that's gonna happen though.
Right. Like
that's just the reality of the fact. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, like, that shit, I don't know, bro. Like, it gotta, this free throw gotta go green, since we want to go there. Like, on some real shit. If you don't know what that mean it's gonna make it. Yeah.
Green bar.
Green. Cash out.
Got it.
For the girls. Ping. Notification. It got to, because too much shit, like too many people, like we said like 2 weeks ago, you had the House of Representatives and shit putting on
Kente Cloth.
Yeah, that really represents some shit. You don't see, like, okay, the Notre Dame church blew up. You don't see niggas running out in motherfucking priest clothes and shit or representing the Catholic. I'm just saying. You don't see us taking about the Ku Klux Klan.
Listen, man.
I'm just saying, though. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta understand.
I really feel
we
like
the most profitable.
We make a mockery of ourselves,
but
too,
we the
other
most
motherfuckers. Oh God, yeah, other motherfuckers take us for a slim thug joke too. Like, it gotta start. Somebody said something earlier, like it gotta start with a seed. It gotta continue.
Yeah, we'll get to that topic.
Yeah, we definitely gotta follow through with this shit.
All right, Gene.
Pose the question one more time, because I want to make sure I say this thought right, because it's gonna sound.
Do you think? Because I'm gonna say it like how I wrote it down, like in essay form. Like, I feel like we got America on the ropes right now. They fully acknowledging us, but do you think, as far as policy, education, finances, local community, do you think we can actually use this energy and it be the impetus to change Black lives in this country for good?
I hope it can. I think it can. But also, when we say change for good,
change it in a way that, how people, because they doing it on social media now, like how they acknowledge, like how people, if you say something bad about Jews, your ass is grass. If you say something bad about the LGBT community, like it's going to that now, but can we get like some real reality policy?
I get what you said, but as far as like, I think we can win the fight because, the truth will prevail. I strongly believe that. But what my thought is that the reason it is like this now is because we got more bodies on the ground than ever before. It was just a perfect storm for that, right? You come out with a virus, police always done fuck shit, but they do fuck shit. Now these people have already been at home, they got nowhere to go, and you've given them a reason to come out their home now, because now they got the time and energy to dedicate to this, because they're not working, they're not distracted with sports, they're not, the fabric of what kept people from being mobilized has been torn apart. That's already done. So now that you got bodies on the ground, you can convert those bodies into knowledgeable people that understand what this is and what we're trying to gain from it. That can very well happen. That's what I believe will happen. As far as like the policy and like laws, like I said, I feel like a lot of times the conversation and the perspective that most people or individuals have is one that looks in the rearview. You know what I mean? Like, we know how they have been treated equally, right? And we wanted that same equality, which was very reasonable to ask for, that equality. We're not asking for nothing better or nothing less than or nothing superior to them. We're asking for that equality. My fear is on some shit where, like, Martin Luther King was like, I fear I may have led my people into a burning house, is that we're going to a place now where it ain't Black Lives Matter versus All Lives Matter. It's to a point where either A, none of y'all lives matter, or B, Green Lives Matter. And it's going to be about, with the digital currency and shit, like how much money, like how much can you make? It's already been that now, but it's been ways that people have been able to avoid it. We're in a place where we can reach a dire episode, and they're going to put like your life back into your control with very limited resources and help on some survival of the fittest shit. Like I was talking to my homegirl earlier when this was first popping off in like February and March, and I was telling her like, through all my years of schooling, I've never experienced them shut down public schools other than something like a bomb threat, you know, a snow day or two, some shit like that. I've seen that before. Like abruptly ending the year, like halfway through the second semester, never seen it in my life. Had to talk to my mom and dad about it. Never seen it in their life. My grandma, never seen it in her life. So I told her then, I was like, this may be a situation where this may be the end of public school. This could very well turn into that. She was like, nah, it's like a law. I was like, tell me the law that say they gotta provide public schools, which that may be a law, but they didn't necessarily stipulate how. So now it's gonna be like everything going digital, internet based. Now they're talking about kids going to the school for like 2 days out the week, and the other 3 days they stay at home or something. Like, to tie all of that in, it's like, okay, all of y'all are done across the board, but if you want to keep up with society now, you need to make money, you need to have access to the internet, you need to be able to move in a new space. Like, so it's really like what your digital bank account say. It ain't even about
what you really got in your pocket
or who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I fear we may be moving into, to a place of like racism. This is like the peak of it, because it's like white people fighting with a mass of black people that got the time and energy. This is like, if we're gonna win it now. But after that's done, it's like, now surprise, white people, y'all in this shit too. Like, where your money? Like, pay for every single thing now. Like, but that's me, my fault.
That's your perspective. What you got, though?
Oh, well, y'all, I just want to say y'all made some good points.
I ain't even made my points.
No,
I'm
I
about to fuck up. But yeah.
I just want to add a question to you. Like, I know you finna get in it, so I'm going to just pass it to you. But I just want to add a question before you start as to if they defund the police and put it towards, you know,
ring-a-ling-a-ling,
evenly towards, you know, across the board education, social services, you know, everything else. You think that'll help to, you know, get it right, educate, you know? What you think?
I'm gonna come back to it.
Okay.
If you got something else to say?
No, you good. I'm good. All right. Yeah, that's all I want.
Why? Well, I was gonna say, why he doing that? That's another further point, though. Like, just this whole situation, like even defunding the police. Like, I understand it. I don't think we talked about it last week. I don't think we should be defunding them necessarily. I think the stipulations for being a police officer should be like tough and riskier, because you defund the police to a point where they no longer exist, then you got a country of lawlessness. You know what I'm saying? So I get it when they say defund them. I get it, but at the same time, it's like you're trying to abolish a system that we don't need police as like the slave catcher original terms, but you're gonna create a dynamic of like a lawless land. You know what I'm saying? That'll be federal law, but they ain't gonna give a fuck about somebody breaking in your car. You know what I'm saying? Like, or whatever we call them for the petty shit. Like, you're getting rid of them. I don't know. It's a weird dynamic.
But on the defunding the police thing, so like it's not necessarily defunding, it's more like reallocating,
mitigating
the money that they have, because they got money for tanks and shit. They don't need tanks.
No.
So we can take that and give it to schools and shit.
I've been down with the military.
Yeah, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get that shit to schools. But
they got tanks.
Like, for real.
They do though.
Niggas got tanks. Why?
A couple of helicopters.
Like, nigga, we got Hondas and shit. What you got tanks for? But for real, like, actual factual. Watch that movie.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
But
Or V for Vendetta.
Because you made a post there.
Yeah.
Go and answer his question, but yeah.
But about like getting policy and shit. If the right people see the opportunity that's in front of them, yes. Because like I look at this shit like a strategy game.
Mm-hmm.
And so like the protests and everything, they were the morale boost. You know what I mean? Like getting the statues down, all that, building the morale. Like
right.
It brought attention to the cause. Mm-hmm. And so now
it's time for the next chapter.
You know what I mean? It's time for the next step. Like, so if the right people see the opportunity that's in front of them, yes. You know, and it'll be a long drawn out like thing until it becomes like the norm where like people go, you're black, but you're also a person, whatever, nigga. Like, we live it. But that's gonna be a long time.
It doesn't necessarily have to be like that. Oh yeah. Let me say this. I'm gonna pull this down some.
No.
Like I'm gonna answer your question, man. But I just want to make sure motherfuckers hear what I got to say. It's just my perspective personally. Like, man, the energy that cats got out in the streets. I know there's a lot of people that's probably about maybe 10 years younger than us. But like we gotta get with them. We gotta get with them cats. We gotta get with them. The men, them boys, those girls, those men, those women. We gotta get with them. And that energy that's out in the street, it has to be transmutated into changing black lives on paper. It needs to be changed for policy. I need everybody who can hear this. We got motherfuckers on the ropes. And since you got motherfuckers on the ropes, it's time to start giving out your demands. Call the Birmingham Board of Education or whatever place you stay in. Tell them that since Black Lives Matter, the curriculum need to change at our schools. Our kids should not be learning about people that don't fucking benefit them. They should have curriculums that enrich them, that teach them about their history. Not just about slavery, beyond slavery. That they, was the creators of like arts, mathematics, all of those things.
Yeah, no, culture.
Call Birmingham Board of Education. Like hell, I'm a call. But we need a coalition of people to call. Like, since things are changing, we're demanding that the curriculum change. Then you call your congressman, your local congressman, you call your city council and say, hey, we need the roads fixed in our community if our lives matter.
Tommy Tuberville.
Yeah, call him.
Call into play.
Hey, you tell,
Call Alex.
Hey, you tell that red motherfucker, hey, we don't know if he's gonna get elected or not, because Doug Jones out here, he making, Black Lives Matter promotional videos now. But, I mean, we need Doug. That's the thing, though. Like, what people I was reading earlier, Ron Brown, he was the president of the Black Caucus in the 80s. He was like, we don't need permanent friends. We need permanent solutions. Meaning that it don't matter who in office. They can be temporary live friends, but we need to push them to get our black agendas done.
Go and sign that piece of paper.
So, yeah, they know now. Motherfuckers know in the back of their head now. If they don't, if we really step up and demand shit and we don't get it, we'll tear shit up. That's the blueprint now. Like Jay-Z, that's the fucking blueprint. So I say call the Board of Education. Call your local representatives, call your state representatives, call the, the federal government. Tell them that you want legislation passed to help black women so they won't be afraid to go to doctors that think that's gonna fuck them over. We need more funding for education. If we had more funding for education and jobs and had more opportunities, our brothers wouldn't be out here fighting and shooting each other. It's simple as that. We know that we got people doing that now, ironically, but let's say if they did get the opportunities, would they still be doing that? I don't think so. And some might say, well, we don't know, but hell, we gotta try it first.
If a nigga pull 12 out, he not busting you upside your head. He gonna bust that couch.
So yeah, people who listen to this, man, call and demand more. Yeah, we out in the streets. Yeah, they got us to paint a cute mirror downtown or whatever, but we need more than that. We need to be holding motherfuckers accountable, holding their feet to the fire. And that's what needs to be done. I know people don't like to vote. I know y'all don't want to fuck with Biden, but fuck it. vote for the motherfucker, and then threaten his ass, smack him up. That's what it take. Hell, he know he ain't gonna get it now. He gonna get a black woman now. Smack these motherfuckers up. It ain't about, man, I ain't fuck that shit, this and that. No, we got power. We gotta become more mature politically, intellectually, and socially. Yeah, we about that life. We all know that. We know that, but we need to be about that life about policy. And once that change, Black Lives Matter would definitely change in this fucking country. Despite, I know we might be going into some Shadowrun, Cyberpunk, 27/7 dystopia or whatever, but even still, nobody will fall if we all each other's crutches.
Yeah.
Simple as that. And that's what I got on there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we got Junior coming, Langford Junior. He been texting me. He want to say something on it. I don't know when they gonna pull up. I guess it's gonna pull up like Bro Man or some shit. But
that nigga said Langford Junior.
Before we get to all that, let's talk about a side effect of Black Lives Matter. Just the segue of it. You know, we know, black men are getting killed and black women are getting killed in the streets.
Man.
But, it's different segments of this movement that feel like they're not appreciated. Specifically black women and of course the LGBT community, of course. But I say that because this going to the issue that we're going to talk about between J. Cole and No Name.
Yeah.
See, J. Cole, he made a song called Snow on the Bluff. I'm sure y'all heard it by now. And, it was a good song. I think he was showing his vulnerability or whatever. But at the same time, he was showing his ego. So I wanted to get this is really what the meat and potatoes of what we goddamn talking about. Because I know how you feel about J. Cole. I know how all y'all niggas feel about J. Cole. I know how the people out there listening feel about J. Cole. So I ain't even got to go into the details because y'all know the details, everybody listening. But do y'all think like the hostility and the scorn that J. Cole got, do y'all think it was warranted? Because, we in debate about the whole cancel culture. And also, should artists and entertainers be canceled for their, I guess, perceived silence or their variant of opinions, having different types of perspectives or opinions? So I know y'all been waiting. I know you've been waiting. Go ahead. I know you wait. Go ahead.
All right. So let me preface this by saying I definitely am a J. Cole fan.
Right.
And
show you right.
Most times I feel like he can do no wrong. So I'm gonna put my bias out there before we even start. I just understand him. I get it. I understand every angle of it with him. Okay, so here's the issue, right? I'm not starting any blame. I'm not saying No Name was wrong, but I feel like No Name, as an artist, with a platform and an opinion, she felt like everybody should be involved, and I can't knock up a feeling like that, especially when there are people that benefit off of the culture of black people, hip hop being, top of the charts when people do that. Black, white, everybody a whole. Everybody involved in hip hop benefits off people. Every single body. So I respect her feeling, and I even appreciate it that she was saying that, your biggest artist that's selling records to y'all ain't saying nothing right now. I can get that, but I get that when it pertains to certain type of artists. J. Cole specifically, I didn't expect J. Cole to say nothing with this situation. And same thing Dave Chappelle was talking about, like his voice is not necessarily what's needed right now. Because there are people that's built for this fight. If anything, he needs to point to those directions. I can get that. But what J. Cole does, if you rewind back to like the Mike Brown, he don't say anything anytime any of this stuff happens. What he does is he goes to protest. He is one with the people. The Million Man March, Michael Brown, this is just who he is now. He actually goes to the protests. He ain't active in it. He ain't got no cameras with him. He got his one security guard and his one best friend. And what he does is listen to people. So I don't expect him to be as vocal as No Name is being, because No Name is built for that. As far as the record, the song was cool for Snow on the Bluff. I get what he meant by it, but honestly, it ain't served no purpose. I think he messed up with the way he wrote down the lyric of "It's something about the queen tone," like, and it is ego.
Verse. Every part of the verse was kind of real pretentious, but
I mean, it is pretentious, but also it was truthful, and that's what hip hop is. You know, hip hop is to be knowledgeable and to move with knowledge. That's what hip is, to be knowledgeable. Hop is to move. That's the basis. Ain't gonna get on no fucking hotep shit. But
driving doing the science.
You know what I'm saying? But what he was basically saying in the song is that, yo, like, people make me out to be, you know, smarter than I really am. Like, let's agree that you are smarter. At the same time, like, it's nothing to look down upon people for not knowing what you know for this current situation, this current time. And that's what you meant earlier when he was like, you know, he said, you can't grow a forest overnight. So hit the ghetto, slowly start planting your seed. And he was feeling like, oh, her tone was was undermining or bashing people that were not woke. I get what he said when he said that. I don't think he said anything offensive other than how he phrased something about the queen tone. Because he admits that he feel like he ain't doing enough in the song. It's really an emotional vent of vulnerability, as you said. That record didn't serve no purpose. It didn't do nothing. It was just a J. Cole song.
Wrong timing.
Not even wrong timing, but opportunity. So here's the thing with No Name, right? Now, don't get me wrong. People should listen to black women more. You know what I mean? At the same time, with this specific situation of everybody like, oh, he talking about No Name, oh, he talking about No Name. Another point, Cole did fuck up when he went to Twitter. You don't gotta follow No Name and pass it off nonchalantly. You know what I'm saying? That's where he fucked up for real. Like, you don't even be on Twitter, my nigga. So I understand why he don't get the rules of it, but at the same time, nigga, you fucking up when you did that. Which gave No Name the opportunity to address it in a bigger sense. And she made even bigger points with like how often girls go missing.
Man,
like that was her most important point that she got across.
33.
But at the same time, that record is a direct diss to J. Cole.
Oh yeah, straight up.
Even with his, it was a bigger idea involved. Yeah. She took time to get that point across. Like, this is why I feel like this, but I'm coming at you with this. And it's like,
that shit's so clean.
Yeah, the song is better. At the same time, I don't feel like her position in this situation is better because of the flack that J. Cole is getting from it. Yeah. I think people twisted it and gave her an opportunity.
Oh no, like
to say something crazy to her.
She took the win. She saw the win. She was like, oh.
Like, because at the end of the day, she's an artist too. It's her ego involved just as much as his. Like,
oh yeah.
But yeah, that's what I got for it. You can take it away because you're the other music guy. We know Tim.
Yeah.
Don't know this.
Yeah. So like, my whole thing about it is like,
show the shirt before we begin.
Oh,
just make sure.
Hey, stand with black women.
All right.
Yeah.
But so No Name does a tweet months ago. So J. Cole drops his track.
I thought she said that on May the 28th or something, like right before, like right after George Floyd got killed.
But it was like, but J. Cole's response was still like, regardless of the length of time, J. Cole still waited.
Yeah, he recorded on June the 6th, then he came out. Yeah, I got you.
But like, he jumped out there.
Yeah, he did.
He jumped out there and like allowed like his
oh man. Oh, it's story time tonight, goddamn. Yeah.
But but like he hopped out there like that. You know what I mean?
It ain't a nigga in the world hair grow fast.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah. Pull it in, lift it up.
But no, like J. Cole hopped out there, right? And he was just like, you really wrote a song, you really wrote and recorded a song about this? This is what you felt like doing? Yeah. Like this is what you feel like doing?
But he said so much more important stuff about her.
But no. The thing is that the problem is that detracts from the whole song. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, Because, like, now that you're doing that, you're entangling yourself with the events that are going on right now.
True.
You know what I mean? And so now, like, you're responsible for what you say. And to quote the cliche, read the room. Now is not the time to critique a black woman about anything she's
Very
doing. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, it was a misstep. He's not wrong in how he feels, and he's not wrong in writing the song and recording it. But the timing was off.
My call.
Yeah, the timing was off. And then No Name came through with the Mad Lib beat.
Yeah, finish.
Like, came through, kept it on topic, quick, clean. You know what I'm saying? Like, this what you took your time to do, to talk about me? This what you took your time to do? You know what I'm saying?
Make him look bad.
Dog.
Look bad.
Made him look bad. But, you know, like, it's still the music industry shit. So, you know, it's still money to be made behind all that shit.
It could have been a smooth give and go.
Ain't nobody doing shows.
Because, like, in real life, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers would hit a motherfucker up, but they felt some type of way about something they said.
I'm glad you said it.
I'm so happy that the music industry taking the hit that it's taking now. You know why I'm happy? Because we at a crossroad, man. What we really standing for? Are we gonna keep the status quo going?
Yeah. Hold on now. Yeah, we gonna. I'm gonna let you get your shit
Yeah,
off.
you gonna have your own segment.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you get your shit off. But yeah,
Pastor Realm's Corner.
Yeah. Hold on, what you got on that shit, man?
I told you, wrong timing. That nigga too light skinned. That nigga on that Drake shit. Nigga, go comb your goddamn hair and sit the fuck down. That's what it is. You gotta learn when to shut the fuck up, nigga. Like, straight up, that's just shit. That is what it is, bro. Like, everybody know, like, you can't say, bro, you damn near can't say nothing now. And let alone say the wrong thing at the wrong time, nigga. The last thing you need to be tweeting is Black Lives Matter, buddy. That's it.
I think Black Lives Matter is bullshit.
That's bullshit too, but I'm saying, like, as far as like entertainers, like, if you saying something, like, if you ain't like you said, J. Cole always out there.
Yeah, he just
Like,
listened. He not for show.
All fucking time.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just walked in. Are we saying like J. Cole is wrong or right?
I mean, like, he's not wrong,
timing,
but his timing was off.
Yeah.
What about the Kendrick retirement?
No,
that ain't.
That's
You know, DJ.
We don't entertain that type of shit.
Back to Australia, you wanna take shit?
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Please get a cup of ice. Please get a cup of ice. I just need one cup of ice for Pat.
We good, bro. We don't need that.
Yeah. Let me say this, man. Like,
I just need a cup of ice for Pat.
J. Cole, yeah, he simply fucked up. I get it. He was definitely showing his vulnerabilities in the song, which which I understand. But he hold on, man. He was real. He was being real pretentious on that second verse, and that's where he fucked up at. He fucked up with that. He shouldn't even say that. And like you said, and I agree with, if it was so bad, he should have just called her. Yeah. You know, I mean, if we any of us got a problem, just call somebody. Don't blast somebody. If you listen to the song.
Yeah, I heard one song, but no.
I mean, the song we're talking about.
It was like the song the females was getting mad about.
Yeah, No Name. This nigga ain't listening, bro.
No, I'm saying I heard the song, the No Name shit, but I'm saying what man got mad at it?
He was touched by the song. I mean, he was touched by her opinion on him. And she was just talking about him. I feel like
she was talking about a bunch of artists.
I'm saying who
he jumped out there.
Because
No Name. Her name is No Name. Yeah.
Her name. She's an artist.
Yeah.
Her name No Name.
Listen to fucking Room 25.
Man, give my man.
He already got
some
one.
whiskey, man.
This nigga stupid. But yeah, man, they say a hit dog holler.
Yeah, and for real.
He should have just shut the fuck up and just let the shit ride. You know, Kendrick ain't saying a motherfucking thing. He know not to say nothing. He just gonna take it easy and drop an album next year.
So Cole took a L.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did. For sure.
And Kendrick didn't say nothing because he was gonna take it.
Yeah.
I mean, Kendrick's been spotted at protests too.
Yeah. But that was after she said something. You know what I'm saying? That was after that tweet came out. You know, so it is what it is. But
give me one.
I mean, going back to what he said in the song, he was like, "Look, I'm not the Jesus that y'all made me out to be, man. I'm still an entertainer. I'm still an artist. Like, hey." He was saying to her too, if you want me to do more, why don't you reach out to me, let's do something together. I kind of got that vibe from it. But he could have just called directly. Yeah. And they could have did a song together.
Yeah. That's why I say this is the industry shit.
Can I ask y'all something? Yeah. Outside of the industry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys. The industry gonna be the industry. What can we do, like, put this shit forward? Because I feel like we got them on the ropes right now.
I just said all that.
We got them on the ropes.
But we
ain't asking for nothing. They painting streets. I don't give a fuck about no painting streets. That's nothing.
You literally one time.
Hey, I told the cracker.
Sit right there.
I told the cracker to come west of Center Street. Yeah, let me see right there. I told the cracker to come west of Center Street. And look at our streets. I don't care about you painting no street. Railroad Park, cool. I ain't knocking it. Cause anything that go on in Birmingham, if anybody spend money in Birmingham, it's cool.
But hold on, let me say this, cause I said this before you got here. They paint that shit on the whitest street. Ain't no black business.
Now they been painting in the whitest street.
You know what I mean? Though. Hold on, you know what I mean? Though.
Whitest street is up.
No, the point I'm making is that ain't no black owners, ain't no black storefronts on that particular street.
That's good.
That's the point.
They shouldn't, black people was talking about, man, let's paint it on 4th Avenue district. No, we don't want that bullshit. Because Black Lives Matter ain't our movement, man, is it?
So what you mean? Like, tell the people what you mean.
I'm saying, I know the Black Lives Matter movement ain't our movement because, one, you tearing down statues. Okay, cool. Tear down Robert E. Lee and Stonewall Jackson and all the Confederates. Tear them down. Jefferson Davis. Where the fucking tangibles at? We need reparations.
It's all part, like, all that shit go together, dog.
Nah, I don't give a shit about that.
He don't see the whole big picture.
I feel like we getting played in this whole move because ain't no tangibles on the what are tangibles at?
I just said.
Oh, brother. Oh, hey, Eddie. Hey, Eddie. Hey, brother. Black Lives Matter. Man, y'all are y'all pressuring your racist governor and racist Congress people to change this shit?
You just summed up the whole episode.
We just went through that.
I just said, basically, I was telling people out there who listening, people in this room, call the Board of Education, tell them, demand that they need to change the curriculum, call the city council, call the state representative, say, shit, if Black Lives really matter, give us more resources for education, fix our goddamn roads, fix the healthcare system for our black women, really matter. All of that.
If Black Lives really matter, we gotta do this. We gotta do a nationwide thing. It can't just be niggas in Birmingham.
I mean, it's
I know what you mean. And please, can the white folks who giving money to HBCUs, can they please give money to HBCUs that wasn't started by white folks? Like Morehouse and Spelman and Howard, them cracker institutions, man.
But they popular.
That's why they thriving.
But they popular.
Of course, because bootlicks run to white ice. You get what I'm saying? Can Alabama State get some funding?
I mean, that's how. I'm glad.
I don't give a shit about no Howard, and I don't give a shit about no Morehouse. That's a sissy factory.
Hey, you gotta relax.
I'm glad you brought that up about because I failed to mention that. Like I seen Nick Saban came out and made a commercial about Black Lives Matter. Let me get this off. Let me say this. Hold on. I'm asking this question, but it's rhetorical. Do y'all really feel like Black Lives Matter, Nick Saban? Now I say that.
Yes and no.
Let me say this.
Yes and no.
Let me say this.
Let him get it out. Let him get out.
I feel like, and y'all can take it however y'all want. I know people, Alabama fans, all fans, whatever.
Man, I ain't gonna be able to walk out of here.
Yeah. I know. Hold on.
I know how to calm you down.
Hold on, Tim, Ohio State fan, but do these motherfuckers really give a fuck about these players?
Yes,
no. Hold on, let me finish, man.
No, they don't.
Hold on, let me say this. They saying that shit now and they kissing their ass now because they don't want these black players to leave their institutions and come back to our schools. Because you know why? Hold on, you know what motherfuckers say? Alabama, Auburn, they got good engineering programs. You know why the fuck they got good engineering programs? Because the football.
The athletic team can find that motherfucker. I was just arguing with a nigga. Man, look, man.
You gonna let him finish his say?
Hold on, he
can I interject? Man, 2 days ago, Eddie, no lie, I'm at work. I say, you know, the guy from Mississippi State, the best player in the state of Mississippi. Running back. Say, man, look, if y'all don't change, if y'all don't take the Confederate symbolism off the flag, I'm not playing anymore. So somebody posted the post, and I got on there. I said, well, okay, fuck if they change it. Let me say this: the SEC did nothing when they was like, they'll never hold championship shit in Mississippi. Well, no championship shit is in Mississippi. The SEC championship.
They talking about baseball and shit like that.
Well, that don't matter. That's nothing. Cause the football shit is in Atlanta, and the basketball shit is in Nashville. That's what make money. Okay, so he say he not gonna play again until they take the Confederate shit off the flag. Cool. So I say, man, look, fuck Mississippi State, Ole Miss all together.
Go to Jackson State.
Go to the HBCU,
Mississippi
man.
State.
You start the wave.
Yeah.
Get what a motherfucker told me. This nigga was Newt Kappa.
Come on, man.
I don't give a shit because I got.
Go ahead, yeah.
Newt Kappa came to me and was like, HBCUs is second tier compared to this nigga that's Newt now. HBCUs are second tier compared to Ole Miss, Alabama, all that shit. I said, what you say, nigga? You second tier. We can't get the same treatment. I said, yeah, white women, if you want white women and, you know, shit like that, nah, we don't provide that. So we going back and forth. I said, man, the reason the HBCUs don't have the funding is because the sound effect. No, I'm just saying. Go ahead. The reason the HBCUs, and somebody stop me if I'm lying. The reason the HBCUs don't have the funding because our top athletes going to the white folk schools. He said, man, you don't know what you're talking about. And then he get personal. I posted an article where Alabama State, John Knight, he was the executive vice president, sued the state of Alabama. He found out that the white schools was getting more funding from the state of Alabama than the HBCUs was. We won. That's how we got all that new shit down there. I posted the article. He was like, man, you ain't talking about shit. You ain't never play football. Okay, nigga, you didn't play football. Where your pro highlights at? He said, man, you ain't play high school or college. I said, no, I never tried to. But you played and you failed. Where your pro highlights at, nigga? Because anything you do for free, that's a hobby. That's not a professionalism. Because if you're a pro, you get paid. So we going back and forth. Hold on. I asked the nigga 12 times, show me your highlights, nigga. He telling me I'm a chess club member, I'm all this shit. Show me your highlights. And then he get personal. When I see you is on site. I said, yo.
Who is this, man?
Do we know he on Facebook playing around?
It may be on site, but you're gonna meet resistance if you try to whoop my ass. My whole goal is stop, nigga. You black, man. Why you clowning your own shit? Only thing that it take is one class. If Bronny James, cause he going there, he gonna be sought out because he LeBron James' son. He really not that great, but he good. All Bronny James got to do is do one thing. Man, I'm going to Alabama A&M. Then what gonna happen?
He going to the league. He ain't going to college. They try to get that.
No, just listen to what I'm saying.
I feel you.
They doing the way to
All it takes is one nigga to do that shit, and the whole world will change. That's why they want to get rid of the college rule now. You know why? Cause they know niggas finna start going to black school. So man, just let them go straight into the league. But look, but that's good.
Even
That's
if they
good.
go pro overseas.
But look,
like,
look
at LaMelo, like
idiot. That work in basketball don't work in football. You can't go straight out of high school to the NFL.
that's true.
Let's get the football players on board. Man, go to Alabama State for 2 years.
Hold on,
man.
let me ask you this question. The cat you was talking to, did he go to a PWI?
Oh no, I ain't even asked him. I mean, cause he got violent.
But my thing
But I
is,
just told him he was
how
gonna
the
meet
hell-
resistance.
How the hell he not know that? How he not understand that?
Lead wise.
Hey,
My
watch
point
too
though.
much Farrakhan, dog.
Wow.
Yo,
My-
how are you scared, Negroes? Stand up.
My point is though,
right.
the reason that our schools are second tier because they sucking and draining our resources from us.
Right.
It's just that.
But when you tell you got guys, you got hold on, but Corey, you got guys that went to HBCUs that's graduated from HBCUs. When you tell them that, man, they sucking our resources. Get what they tell you. Man, y'all want to hinder these kids. No, you're hindering them, nigga, because you steering them right to the cracker.
Let me lock this goddamn.
it is what it is. Let me go ahead and segue to the next shit. Like we was
Am I right or wrong?
You right.
Shut me up if I'm wrong.
Yeah, you right. Now the violent shit.
Just tired of, but I can get violent. They get violent with me.
Hold on, let's get our way. Like let's get some order.
Hey, you
Let's
gotta
get some
bring it
order.
back in. Bring it back in.
He right, but the violent shit though, man. This is the
But I
time we're
didn't
supposed
get
to have.
violent. He got violent.
Solidarity.
I just respond.
You just touched him. However, you
Of
just.
course, I
touched
know
him.
how to touch niggas. I've been doing that since high school.
You know what he mean, though. You know.
No,
They don't know. Everybody know me.
No.
No, I ain't no homosexual.
No, we just couldn't pass that opportunity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's podcast shit, bro.
You-
It's still
you
a
just-
show. Like we homies.
Yeah.
And you talking like we homies, but we still doing the show. Like.
You embarrassed. It sounds like you just embarrassed a gentleman on the internet. That's what it sounds.
And I wasn't trying. Only thing I wanted to say was, man, if you went to a PWI, embrace your school. But don't shit on my school, man. He said Alabama State wasn't nothing. I said, man, you wouldn't be able to go to Alabama if it weren't for the sacrifices that people made on this campus. Am I right or wrong?
The comments, Joy.
We about to turn all. We about to turn all the way up.
What the comments saying?
Oh, pause.
Hold on. Let me give you that, man. Let me give you. You got. I'm gonna text it to you.
Yeah, text it to me. Bro.
Yeah,
I'm trying
cause
to.
like man, we live tonight, man. We got Willie in here, and my boy just called me, so you already know we about to turn it all the way up now.
Oh man,
My boy Dave. You know Dave.
Oh, talking about African Day?
The African
Yeah.
Dave.
Man, get him on the phone, man.
He finna
come through, man.
Yeah.
I know he gon'.
Oh, he already said he got shit to say. He
I
been
see
waiting.
your mama. Tell them Willie was. Mama, you know I'ma tell it like it is.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I was about to go into this NASCAR shit.
You was scared
but
that them nigga be a scared. Man, that NASCAR shit.
yeah.
The FBI lied.
Yeah.
That was a news,
let me
man.
let me get into the actual facts, man. They had checked damn near 1,700 garages at 30 different racetracks, and they never seen that like that. It just it just in that particular garage.
You seen the picture?
In Talladega.
Yes,
That's
I
a
seen the
news,
picture.
man. And well,
Talladega.
Talladega, Alabama.
Well, by God, if that's not a noose.
Come on, man.
Like news.
But this the same FBI, COINTELPRO, that's still going on today.
Yeah,
They killed Martin Luther King.
yeah.
They even killed the president.
I think when they said FBI, I think they thought it was gonna appease motherfuckers.
Well, we not ignorant no more.
Yeah.
FBI appeased baby boomers. Baby boomers era, that's gone.
Yeah,
It's the late millennials
You calling now?
and the Gen Zs.
Yeah, I'm better.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna let him get his rocks off too, cause I know he been waiting.
Who? Talking about Big Dave?
Yeah.
Man, they call him in, man.
Yeah, we better
I
call
just
him
want to hear
in.
my boy.
Yeah, that nigga up in Brooklyn styling the profile and that shit.
Hey, like Ric Flair.
Yeah, you know that motherfucker fool.
Woo!
Man,
Limousine riding, jets flying.
that nigga,
I'm gonna tell you what was a
wild.
good dog though. My boy retired.
Who that to my joint?
From the Undertaker.
Oh, I ain't.
Oh,
You got a
yeah.
documentary?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, every
He
time.
finally opened up.
Hey, like he gonna come back, right?
I hope not.
He
For the
gonna-
money. At
Like, he gonna
WrestleMania or something like
everybody come. No,
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody.
everybody come back.
Except for
Like, not even like he ain't even got to wrestle.
no, everybody didn't come back.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about non-wrestling. I'm talking about wrestling wise. Austin never wrestled.
No, I ain't talking about like come back as a
Come
wrestler.
back.
Oh,
in
you
the wrestling
talking about, like-
capacity. Just like Booker T, like he just do like the
Come
little
back and
show.
choke slam somebody.
You know what I'm saying? And just go talk on the announcer table.
Oh yeah.
Cause like everybody too big for that shit. No?
Hey, the Undertaker.
Yeah. Hey, they fucked up when they broke his streak though. That shit was lame as hell.
Hold on, we'll come back.
I think he should have did it
WrestleMania.
to somebody outside of Brock.
You talking about for WrestleMania or something?
Man, fuck my listen. That nigga.
Man, I ain't know that nigga hips. That nigga hips was so fucked up he couldn't even walk.
You talking about you?
Yeah.
You couldn't tell?
I could tell, but
You just watch some niggas move.
there you go.
Yo!
What up, man?
Yeah, we got you live in a motherfucker, nigga.
Boy, that's a good way to enter it.
Shit, man, we got you on here. We got the whole band in here, man. I don't know if can you see us?
He can see you, and you in the middle.
Okay.
You guys are report. I can't see you.
What up, Dave?
What side?
I got Willie in here.
What up?
Willie,
what up, though?
Tim, DJ, Eddie. Yeah, we up here chilling, man.
Man, it is that.
Yeah, this is his house. We're this nigga house.
though? Jesus Christ.
Yo, we got since you live,
That
man.
shit so clear,
I want
man.
to let you get your rocks off on that J. Cole No Name shit.
Dave, what good?
What's up, people, man? Look, I miss you guys so much. It's been so long. At least, like, it's been too long, man.
Definitely.
But, no, jumping on the whole J. Cole thing, I think, I don't know, Corey and I talked about it. I think there's this invisible governance of wokeness, right? Where we're not going to tell you what the rules are, but we can tell you when you fuck up. And God forbid if you ask a question. If you listen to the song carefully, he opens up the first verse saying that, hey, I know I don't know much. My upbringing was not as stable as yours. I want to have a dialogue, and I want to learn. The Twitterverse picked on the fact that he said something about tone. Which, look, the whole cancel culture is ideal and fun until we start attacking the people that we're not supposed to attack in the first place. Which, to me, is biased. Look, J. Cole, the last person who want to start attacking. We really want to go down the list. I think there are a lot more people we could go take a look at. So the fact that we're looking at J. Cole, and I think Chance the Rapper said something. I don't know about you guys.
Fuck Chance the Rapper, dog.
I'll put it exactly. Right? So the last time I know, that nigga wore hats for a living.
No,
So if
that nigga coachable.
no, I don't think it's fair at all because it's okay to like the whole BLM movement is we have multiple conversations at once. It's heavy, it's emotional, but it's okay to have different opinions because, dude, we're not from the same house. It's not monolithic. We're allowed to ask questions. And going up to J. Cole, I think, to be honest, I think it was financially driven for No Name. And I know I'm sure she's in a position as maybe being altruistic, but I'm sure she could have picked the phone and reached out to J. Cole's people. She really want to have a conversation.
Right.
And not put out a verse because I don't think J. Cole's ever had beef with anybody throughout his career. Not saying he's not capable, we all know he is, but come on, guys, like really, J. Cole's what we're gonna pick on? I can name 1,000 rappers that made me a woke, quote unquote woke lesson. Nah, this whole culture of like,
Okay.
dude, come on, it's excuse me, it's fucking stupid. Like,
Hey, speak it, nigga.
no, like I don't get it. It's like, okay, so what are we gonna do? Like, oh, J. Cole, you tell a black man to watch his story because now you're making it a very layered issue, right? It's coming across like J. Cole is addressing a woman. He's coming across messages now as a misogynist. First, secondly, he's also not being racially sensitive. Meanwhile, this guy is fully dedicated his life talking about like financial disparity, inequality, and he's asking a question we can't answer it because all of a sudden all of us are part of the Black Panther now.
Nigga.
No. I think it's weird. It's weird. Everything is not a problem. It's okay to have a conversation.
Hey, Dave, I got a question.
What's up?
Man, can you see me?
I cannot. You guys are still on pause, bro.
Turn your phone sideways. Are we on pause?
Yeah, you guys still on pause.
Yeah, I guess the camera. Oh, you got us on that.
Let me see. Where we at?
We gonna get out.
Okay, yeah. What up, though?
See us?
Hey, the gang is here.
Yeah. Ask your question real quick.
Hey, Dave.
What's up, people?
Man, I ain't seen you probably in about,
almost 10 years.
Yeah, it been almost 10 years, man.
Easily. I can't see you. I can hear you, though.
Hey, I got one question, man. This Willie.
Of course.
How you been living in them New York COVID streets, man?
Now, to be honest, obviously the outlet's still coming from media, right? But to be fair, I think the worst part is when it started, just like everybody else, we were scared, right? We didn't know, because we take the train, and when people ask questions like, have you had COVID before? Yeah, nigga, I take the A train. Everybody who's taking the A train has had COVID before. think about where, if we all had to be in the same car and going to A&M every day, right? Coming from Normal Hills, and there was an outbreak.
True shit. You right.
But like we have most trains that are going north and south, and the A train goes to the airport, right? And when somebody comes in, people JFK is a busy airport. People come in, people go by the regular life, this Uber. So yeah, initially we were scared. I just stayed home. I believe in science. I know some people don't. Yeah, I stayed home and yeah, just like everybody else, really, I was scared. But now we're fine. In Brooklyn, people don't give a fuck anymore. But here we are.
Yeah. Much love, man. Shit, we was about to talk about this NASCAR Bubba Wallace shit. You got something to say about that, man?
Yeah. So look, if I'm a corporation today, right? So let's all be honest here. Being pro-black right now is lucrative.
Right.
Let's take that.
Hey, Dave. Before you get deep, can you turn your phone sideways for me?
Sure, I got you. Actually, you know what?
Dave still can't see us?
I think it'd be better.
I don't think
Corey,
so.
Corey, call me back.
Okay. All right, we call you back.
Bet.
Yeah.
Hey, he right though. He said something. Me and Pat finna get out of it.
Yeah.
Being pro-black is very lucrative right now.
Yeah. Hey, we got our foots on their necks, man. We just gotta really demand.
But guess what we doing? We posing in front of street signs where you can't even see the whole sign. That shit clown shit to me, man.
It is, man. But yeah, y'all going.
And I say shit. Motherfucker tried to whoop my ass, man. Till he found out I had that lead splitter. I ain't taking no ass whoopings from nobody. Let's keep it.
Let's just hope it don't even get like that.
That gotta go on the shirt.
I ain't talking about
taking no ass whoopings from nobody.
You laughing? I'm dead serious. I got some shit that spit fire. And it goes spit. Somebody run out up on me.
Sorry, ear users.
Yeah, my fault, y'all.
Is he on here?
Yeah, is it better now?
Give me a sec. Let me get you right.
You ready, bro?
It's still showing vertical, but we good, bro. We good. We alright.
Let me try something else. Give me 1 second.
Hey, Dave.
What's up, bro?
Good hollering at you, man. I ain't seen your. Can you see
Man, I
us?
miss you guys so much. Every time in college, every time we came to Birmingham, one of you niggas got shot. It's like you guys were in the gang or some shit.
Hey, man, I ain't seen you in like 10 years, man. I miss you.
Man, really looking good, man. It's like you don't age. You look like Corey ate all the burgers.
Fuck you, nigga.
DJ,
you fake Marvin Gaye looking motherfucker.
No, seriously. That's what I was saying about the whole NASCAR situation. I think, look, it'll be phony to think that all of a sudden corporations are coming together to sing Kumbaya, right?
Yeah.
That's just not how the world works. But I think it's a pivotal moment that one black guy in there and the NASCAR is supported. For me, look, and this is my personal opinion, and I might be wrong. I think the conversation we should just focus on the economics.
Yeah.
The economic disparity is much more bigger than the racial inequality.
Right.
Sure, I get it. I get the part is, look, at this point in my life, if you call me a nigga and you expect me to lose, you got to come harder than that. You got to get more creative. And nigga's not going to deter me. If you call me a nigga, it's not going to deter me the things I want to get done.
Yeah.
Right? But what could hurt me is like Corey has this job, right? And it's up for Corey to get promoted and go like, well, there's something about Corey. We can't really put our finger on it, but we don't think he's ready. It's like, how? But they're not going to say blatantly like because Corey's black, but it's like, well, I don't know, there's something that we can't put our finger on. That part is more detrimental. Or like, you're looking at the justice system, but like somebody calls you a nigga, go have a burger and get the fuck home. Like nobody has time for your shit. Who cares?
Yeah.
The way, I mean, you know how many niggas out here to push a T rhyme? Like fuck you. Okay, it's nothing, right? So if we focus on their money, like right now, back to the point about you asking me, Corey, about the NASCAR situation. NASCAR, this could be a turning point for them to do something that is majority acceptable, right? It's like, hey, globally, people are watching what you're gonna do because NASCAR is almost viewed as a country. I mean, like, it's
not almost, nigga. I know.
It almost seems like another sport, right? Like, we don't have a lot of minorities in that sport, right? And if we have them now there, then shit, let's accommodate so we can have more NASCAR drivers. They give one nigga a chance in golf and see what happens. Right. And they give two niggas from Compton in tennis, and now all the Russian girls can't play tennis anymore. You know? Right. So yeah, I think. Look, Corey and I have talked about this so many times. Even in college, like the whole segregation about blacks want to fuck whites. That's not want to fight white. That's not what the fuck we're talking about. We're saying that we need more resources to create our own ecosystem. How is that even hard? That's it.
You know why it's hard. Yeah.
Sorry?
I said you know why it's hard.
No, I'm talking about. I know why it's hard. We're talking about the dialogue, right? Because saying things like, "Oh my gosh, they're looting." I'll be very honest with you, bro. Anybody with a small business in New York that got looted is sitting at home happy as fuck. Right. Because what you can remember is like from February through, let's say, May, people were not cranking out sales because nobody was going outside. And even prior to that, brick and mortar buildings were dying when it comes to retail. Right? E-commerce is dominating. And Amazon is single-handedly dominating every store out there. Right? So, if you have a chance now where, oh my God, like now somebody loses and I can file a claim. Look, let's be honest here, guys. If somebody walks into a store and steals 100 pair of Nike shoes, right? He hasn't stolen Nike's company. He's stolen inventory. Right. It's like if I bust into a McDonald's and I take 30 burgers, they're not going to shut down a fucking McDonald's.
That's a great point considering they stole our people.
And they cannot open up their stores unless they have a fucking insurance policy. And 9 out of fucking 10 times, every store has $1 million or higher insurance policy. That is protocol, my nigga.
I'm so happy, brother. I work for a tech company that focuses on small business insurance. Right. You see a lot of claims coming in. People are going to make whole. It's to your point. That's not the problem. But yesterday, this is one of my people. This is my Nigerian people. Not from Nigeria, but they're close enough. A Nigerian guy got caught yesterday with, I think it was like Wednesday. He got arrested in Dubai for embezzling 435 mil.
Shit.
That's looting. Right. Yeah, that's looting. Not a nigga who went to the store and got a pair of Nikes who were not even inside. Now you have to go sell it on StockX. It's too stressful, bro. Right? 435 mil.
Give me the loot.
Nah, look. The dialogue is not, to me, and this is my opinion, the dialogue is not solely focused on, it's not that transactional. Look, the ecosystem is fucked. All we are asking is, when I say we, I mean myself, is that create more opportunities whereby when you guys get hired in the company, you don't feel like you're the only person there. Right. Yeah, and I also don't want to be honest, I'm not going to lie to you, I don't want to work in a place where it's all black only or all white only. That's not how society grows. Right. Look, it's tough. It's very a friend of mine was and I was having a conversation. She was like, well, Dave, you don't understand because you're not African American. I'm not. But trust me, when I put a hoodie on, it should be just the same. Right? It's like, what did Shannon say? Shannon Sharp was like, oh, I'm a shooter nigga size. Yeah. If you're 6'2" and above, they don't really ask you license registration. They start shooting and sprinkle a little bit of crack on you. You're not looking.
Get out of here.
Get out of here, nigga.
Little garnish.
Look, it's tough for everybody. Like everybody going through this. We've seen this before in South Africa. Apartheid in South Africa was a bad bit. If South Africa was a chick, it would just be like a 21-year-old or 22-year-old because they had independence in 1995, 25 years old, right? So think about it. The only reason why the whites are able to stay in South Africa is like they admitted that something fucked up happened. hey guys, we fucked you over really, really hard. And the blacks was like, oh yeah, we know, we're there. So they had that really disgusting conversation. No, so they had to have a conversation like, this was really fucked. Then they started. In America, if you say where it's like, Kanye forbid and said, slavery is a choice. You know why people got mad at him? Because slavery itself has not been touched on yet.
Right.
It's like, you can say everything around the issue, but not the issue itself. It's like, oh my gosh, why do you say the word slavery? It's like, dude, we have to talk about it. It happened. Like, it happened. I mean, you cannot look at America and tell me a civilization that's only 250 years old dominates the world of technology. My nigga, stop.
Right.
No, the analogy I gave to Corey was like, imagine the five of you in the room decided, you know what? We're going to go against Facebook, right? So you're going to start up a company. And Corey calls me, Corey tells me, our algorithms, our compression model is like 4,000% better than Facebook. You know the first thing people are going to say? How the fuck did you do that? You guys are cheating. You guys are using fake code, right? In America, the code that it was used to get this advance was slave labor. It was cheap labor. The Rockefellers, right? U.S. Steel, the Civil War. It was labor that was used, right? Oh, let's not forget the Indians, what we did to them, but we'll get to them later.
Yeah.
But it was slave labor that was used, right? The sad thing is that if you push people to the extent where it's like, hey, people are not asking for equality. Today, the argument is like, don't kill us. We're not even asking for, it's like, hey, how about don't kill us so we can have the conversation?
Right.
You know, nobody's asking for jobs here. Just don't kill us. You know? And America advances aggressively. But here's the scenario. Let me stick to the scenario. The people that actually help build the code, we have them in the mailroom, in the bottom of the house. Right? And we the CEOs, in this case, the majority of people with resources, right? In America, it's majority white people. I'm telling the people in the mailroom, like, hey, guys, you've worked really, really hard. We might let two of you guys up here. You're not going to be a manager or anything, but you get to walk the halls, and if you like, I'll let you sweep here. And the people down in the mailroom's like, yo, but I built this. They're like, yeah, shut the fuck up. We're not really sure. That was a long time ago. But the sad thing about the people in the mailroom is that they cannot get another job elsewhere because this is all they have. Their visa can only work in this company.
Right.
So now, occasionally, like, the people in the boardroom will come down to the mailroom and go like, hey, why didn't you make your bed? And they'll beat the shit out of them for no reason. Because you have to understand, the mailroom is poor. The mailroom are the ghettos. The mailroom are a euphemism for the poor neighborhoods that people go like, how come you guys are selling drugs to each other down here? It's like, bro, you took everything from me.
Right.
And you're telling me I should find... And also, oh, by the way, but in the mailroom, you're not allowed to buy insurance in the mailroom. You cannot, because your neighborhood, that place is considered dog shit. We don't sell insurance here. So now, the fight is like, okay, fine. People in the mailroom are saying, okay, look, we don't even want to compete with you guys with your jobs, right? You can have it. But anytime we do a dance off on Friday, because the mailroom is shit, so, we do break dance and shit. They come in and take the break dance and go like, oh, you know what? It's kind of ours now, buddy. We don't want you to keep dancing and dunking on each other here, on Fridays. But, just so you know, the resource is not for you. And that's a euphemism for the NFL, entertainment, dance, music. Niggas been rapping for years, but don't own a single fucking company.
Right? Yeah.
And anytime they allow you to the door, Corey and I share the same sentiment when it comes to Reginald Lewis. Jay-Z's more famous than Reginald Lewis. There's a problem with that.
Reginald Lewis, my guy. But yeah,
right?
First Black beat.
Michael Jordan is more famous than Reginald Lewis. There's a problem with that. Because Reginald Lewis never ran a suicide in his life or shot a free throw. Ever in his life. He was really, really wealthy, right? So if I started instilling somebody in like Central Park in Birmingham and I'm telling them, hey, listen, I promise you see the dope dealer that's there, he probably makes $140K a year, right? And this part, pussy is cheap, so it's fine. But I'm telling you, I can find a way for you to make $10 million by the time you turn 35. You think niggas would be out there rapping and shooting free throws? No. They wouldn't. Back to the analogy. So now, the mailroom niggas are like, we're tired. Because you kill us, and you do everything, we can't say anything. So, everybody in other companies being other countries, look at this tech company like, you guys are doing really well. And they go like, how come you guys are doing so great? They go like, oh, we're just great. Let's make it great again. It's a great place. Then, eventually, other countries are like, wait a minute. You tell us that if I'm Iraq, you tell me I'm a terrorist. if I'm Nigeria, tell me I'm corrupt. If I'm these countries, I have all this vile shit, but every time somebody has a problem in the mailroom, we put him in a place, and whatever hours he puts in, we take the resource from the hours he puts in. Mm-hmm. So you're American, well, somewhat. You know? Then, all of a sudden, and this is my sentiment, this is my personal opinion, I don't care if people believe in it. People go like, we need more black CEOs. I think that's cute. But CEOs don't own companies. CEOs are very cute employees with big salaries, right? It's adorable to have the title. Instead, all I'm saying is that let's take the people from the mailroom, right? And let's invest in the ideas so they can still, you know, find a way to add more value to the company. Because like it or not, like it or not, like the socioeconomic contribution is coming from all of us. People talk about reparations. That's great, but I'm not gonna lie to you. If we give reparations to niggas, and you saw what Dave Chappelle said, you might as well just go back to buy Louis Vuitton stock, because niggas gonna give it right back. And if all 5 releases a shoe the week of reparations, oh my God, StockX is gonna boom. Right? So reparations, give us an education. I'll give you an example. In New York, right? A bad neighbor, Brooklyn used to be a bad neighbor. Biggie used to rap about bad neighbor, right? About I'm from Best I Do or Die. Fuck you. You know how many coffee shops are down my block right now?
About 10.
Or juice bars, or yoga studios, or wine shops. Look, the neighborhoods that are bad can be fixed. It's not a problem. You can gentrify a neighborhood in 4 years.
Right.
Put cops there, renovate the buildings, put better schools there, clear out the church, clear out the liquor stores, clear out the gun stores, and all of a sudden, it's a nice neighborhood, right? Think about it. People go like, oh, Brooklyn is bad. My guy, look.
Hey, Dave, what you said, clear out the what? Clear that.
Sorry?
Repeat
clear out
that.
the church, the liquor stores, and the guns. Yeah. Because, I mean, churches are very successful, mostly poor people. I mean, that's how churches are doing great in Africa. Yeah. I'm not kidding. Like,
we know. Keep it real.
Okay, look. Financial instruments. If you look at financial instruments, right? Like, if I told you, Corey, if you give me $100, I'll give you $10 on that. That's 10% return, right?
Yeah.
But I'm going to tax you 2%. That means I'm going to give you $8, right? Then Indy tells you, you know what? Give me $100. I'll pay you $50 for the rest of your life. It's called perpetuity or console. Churches don't pay taxes, right? And people pay into it every Sunday. And I'm not saying the churches don't do good. Sometimes they do, but the contract is a bit weird. If you're selling a product that we have to hope for, it's kind of tough. Think about it. We all have jobs, right? We have to be accountable for when we go in. What if you went back to your boss and told him, sir, the reason why I do my job because God is with me, and God is telling me I shouldn't do this work. You know what's going to happen to you? You'd be unemployed, or you'd be walking to the unemployment office. But somebody could do it when he puts on a jersey and said Jesus sent him.
Yeah, jersey, nigga.
But you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Look, not to even deviate from all of this, all people are saying now is, people go like, oh, we need black CEOs. All I'm saying is, there are a lot of black women entrepreneurs out there that are not being supported by VCs. There are a lot of black guys who want to invent ideas. Look, I'll be very honest with you guys. The world could do better without Snapchat. Guys, we all know people can find multiple ways to send dick pics. Trust me. They don't need Snapchat to do that. Right? But Snapchat was funded, right? Right. Snapchat is funded, it becomes a big tech company. Mm-hmm. Right? Look at Facebook. Facebook was photos, text, and communication, right? Somebody was like, you know what, let's take the photos out and just do the text. Let's call it Twitter. Somebody was like, how about we just take the photos out of it and just call it Instagram? Dude, the idea is not even original. They're like derivatives of a big idea that just get financed. Yeah. Dude, if you decide to invent something that's dog shit, if I pump enough money into it, it will make sense.
Right.
Right? So saying things like, oh, I don't understand why, these Negroes are not creating ideas. Look, and I'm going to say this is going to be very controversial, but then I don't give a shit. But listen, the idea of HBCUs were incredibly important during the time when they were made. It was super important. We needed that because at that time we were not even allowed to read, nigga. Like shit, right? So now that we're allowed to go to these big schools, basically athletes are really funded in the University of Alabamas, or most of these major
man, we
programs,
just
right?
talked about all of
been
it.
hitting it.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm glad to see the
What I'm
homies got
saying,
you.
what I'm saying now is like, we're not going to change it, right? Okay, fine. If my son gets a basketball time to go to Ohio State or Kentucky, I'll let him go play, right? Because it would give him a better chance to go to the league. At the same time, I think big Ivy League schools should start maybe buying equity into HBCUs.
Yeah.
Here's the raw idea. Harvard does not need more money in endowment, I swear to you.
Yeah. They don't.
Right? Okay. Harvard can change how education is presented and raise the value of small HBCUs who are lacking resources. Now, people are going to say, well, that's a government job. No, government just signs checks to people. If you have money, just having money does not give you expertise in an industry.
Right.
Right? So, we know privatization has not always been wrong, always been successful, but I really like for A&M kids to understand what finance strategy is. There's something that teachers, because if you're a teacher, you go to class, the time we're in A&M, when I played ball, dude, people in the class, like, it was something they had to do. Because you don't value it, right? If you have teachers come in there and teaching you what you need to understand and why you have to be there, again, I'm not saying education is all the answer, but buddy, it can at least pull you from the bottom class to the middle class somehow.
Yeah.
Right? But if you don't value education, because that's what people go like, well, the niggas are not qualified. Yeah, because shit, you didn't let me into Harvard, nigga. How the fuck am I going to be qualified? Because if the kids that go to Harvard don't need it, I promise you, majority of them don't need it. You can get to Harvard through a legacy as your dad went there, or secondly, your dad could buy a fucking building and you could go to Harvard. The point is, the people who need it, the middle class and the poor, we're not getting it. So let's help HBCUs, right?
Right.
So I made a construct about people going like, oh, it's black and white. No, it's just the money, bro. Like, the blacks are poor because of how things were set up. So, I'm not saying give money to athletes, because we've already figured, we know what happens. We just have a bunch of kids, all right? And do a lot of coke parties, which is great. Coke parties are amazing. But it doesn't help, is what I'm saying. Like,
right.
It doesn't help the collective. Like, the first time I read Why Should White People Have All the Fun, I understood that Reginald Lewis was not the only person that was smart in America. There's like tons of Reginald Lewis that we haven't discovered yet.
Yeah.
Because how are you going to merit something you don't know?
Yeah.
You think all the kids in Florida just want to run fast? Get the fuck out of here. No.
Yeah. Now hold on, man, because we still got some other. What you about to say?
If you was gonna keep going, I was gonna say, click on video and hit landscape if you see that in like your file bar.
Oh yeah, sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
No, you good, bro. I just wanted them to, because we said you on the live stream. Actually, you got some comments here too.
Sure, let me fight it. I'm sure people are gonna be pissed, but fuck them. That's what. I'm sorry. I mean, not people. We love our audience. They're great.
But nah, they wanted to know if you had a take on Bubba Wallace. And the homie G.I. Magus, he does a lot of work here. He a great dude. He said it's a great idea, but Harvard has absolutely no incentive to do that.
Great. That's a great point, right? But we have to make them.
Click on video and hit landscape for me.
Sorry?
Click on video and hit landscape for me.
I don't know why that's not working, bro. Okay?
Okay, fine.
What the fuck, bro? I'm telling you, okay?
It's all good, G. Don't worry.
No. You're right. They're not incentivized to it. But now, so in that same question, right? Why are big corporations now incentivized all of a sudden support Black Lives Matter? Because they've held their feet to the fire. Right. So Harvard only has a finite amount of heads they can hire every year, right? But you should create a different environment that will have the same quality of education.
True.
Right. So the incentive would be the return, because if you invest in it, you want a return, right? They should have a quota of what a certain GPA kids need to meet for them to push them to these big corporations so they can give back. Because the kids who are getting the hedge fund jobs, majority of them don't fucking need it.
Right.
They don't. They're not changing their lives. Dad was a hedge fund manager, so I'm going to be a hedge fund manager. What the fuck? It's a cool thing to do now.
Yeah, I was telling them about the cat who owned the stock in Liverpool. They just won the Premier League. Like his dad was a hedge fund manager or whatever.
Dude,
I was just telling him about that. But yeah,
his name is Teddy Forsman. Teddy Forsman to me was a god. This guy was a legend, right? For my friend's birthday, they were like, "Hey, you want equity in Liverpool?" Right? This is not. I don't know about you guys. I can't really judge anybody, but I don't know what you guys got for your birthday. right? Damn
When
sure.
you that, my nigga.
Look at the drink selection on the table. Nobody got fucking stock in Liverpool. You know what I'm saying, right? So no, my only take on it is like, bro, if like our relationship with money is poor because we don't know. Like if you see anybody with cash, you should cry for him because Tyson lost more than 200 million in the 80s. So cash is not king, guys. It's not. It's not. Like, our relationship with money is poor. It's not something that we need to learn from each other. And I'm not coming from a place like, oh, I know. I don't know. We all fucking learning. Okay, don't fucking J. Cole me on this situation like, David, how dare you say, go fuck yourself. I don't rap. I can say what the fuck I want. Alright? No, seriously. Because, like, I think if you're black, you're not allowed to make mistakes, even within the black community. And if you do that, like, how are we going to grow? It's tough. We're allowed to make mistakes. Like, we're not... Fuck, man. It's tough. It's really tough. But I think our relationship with money is poor. To answer the guy's question about Harvard, we need to force attention because right now we need everybody to help.
Yeah.
What other question did I have?
This nigga, you think you're on the panel? We're gonna give you the next question, then we're gonna wrap it up, man.
Yeah, man.
What he got?
About GI?
Yeah, I think he had a response to you.
Yeah, so GI response was how much financial support do corporations? Hold up, how much? I've been drinking. How much financial support have corporations given? Also, support of Black Lives Movement as an organization does not solely go to Black liberation. It's being funneled to the Democratic Party. That's not exactly the same thing. Also, he said, I agree with the premise, but I'm not sure it's quite that simple.
Yeah, nobody said a contract is simple, and I'm so happy he brought that up because like that is we see that idea or that question is resonating in so many part of this like journey, right? Guys, the first Facebook was dog shit, right? The first Black Matter is not going to be finite. The first interaction
was horrible.
Seriously, the first interaction, the first idea to improve is not going to be perfect. Asking me how much the dollar amount is, I cannot assign like a research or scientific number to it because I don't know. And nobody knows today, right? But what I do know is we need to start. It's hard to tell what you don't know until you start making mistakes from it, right?
Yeah.
And look, black liberation is like a huge topic. I don't even understand what that means. I'd like him to unpack that for me because what does that mean? Does that mean that like Corey gets money and moves to Hoover in Birmingham, Alabama? No, stay with me. I'm serious.
No, I'm
serious. Like, you move out to a certain neighborhood that is more elite. Is that the black liberation we're talking about? Or do all black people find success? There's never been a history of a society where everybody found success. Instead, we should find a way to bridge the gap that's too wide. People should not be hungry without food and without shelter. That part is tough. That's what we need to revisit. So you're right. There are going to be a lot of gaps while you're trying to resolve it the first time. So yes, I don't think it's going to be fine starting out. I don't know the dollar amount is the first question you asked. But what I do know is that we need to start and figure out what's missing. That way we can improve it.
Right.
He had like 3 questions. And what was the third one?
Nah, that was it. He was just saying he appreciated the premise and that it wasn't quite that simple. But he was giving a shout out to you. And I just want to say that the fact that even you are in Brooklyn talking to our listeners in Birmingham and understand the dynamics of that, I fucking appreciate that shit.
Oh, this nigga, he used to be.
I know he was down here. He mentioned Central Park earlier, and I was like,
he used to be at the house.
My nigga. At the same time.
Birmingham is dope. The only crazy thing, like, every time we came down, niggas were getting shot like it was a sport. It was like, this is cool. It was like, damn, like,
this nigga stupid.
Yeah. Corey, don't fucking look away. You were there. Stop acting like you were there. Okay?
Nigga,
Corey brought me home. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, yo, we're in Birmingham. This is cool. Going to the classic. I'm like, oh, I'm like, this is real. This is what they talk about in hip hop. Like, you know, about it. It's like, I'm like, this nigga really got shot. It's not like some BT shit.
All right, nigga. We gonna let you go, man. But we gonna have you back next episode too, bro.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, bro. Man, I miss you guys so much. It's been too long, man.
Yeah. We gonna get.
When you coming up here?
Oh shit! Whenever they let the gates back over here.
Oh yeah, this is true. Or maybe I'll come down there. When is homecoming?
Shit, ain't gonna be no homecoming. Ain't no homecoming, no classic or nothing, Jack.
Well then, guys, you stay your Corona asses in Alabama. I'm gonna stay my ass here in New York.
we gonna bring you back next episode, man.
All right, man, bro. Good seeing you guys, man. Love you guys. Hit me up.
Man, love you too, bro.
All right, man. Bye.
Shout out to African Dave.
Yeah. Well, Dave is from Ghana, by the way. That's what nigga like. They have something against Nigerians. That's why he was shitting on Nigerians like that. You know how that shit go. But anyhow, though, man, we done went all the way over because we had some other shit to talk about.
Man,
the rap
I don't
shit,
even know where we at with
yeah, but that was good content though. That was good. Hey, shit, we done for the night, man. All that shit from Willie and that fool, shit. This perfect, man. We can end this shit.
I started asking that nigga about Gucci, man. You know, he hate Gucci, man.
To my day.
Yeah.
We ask him next time, though. We ask him next time.
Man, thank y'all for y'all.
This shit popped off like a motherfucker.
Shout out. We couldn't. I'm gonna give Dave his own segment. I don't care how
you know how that nigga gonna talk.
is. I might split that shit into 3 between fucking Dave, Willie, West Interest, and
man, look, we was all in the
beginning.
room debating with each other. Imagine that shit.
We was.
I'm the only nigga that makes sense, but you know, I ain't gonna. Well, Dave, he makes sense too. But Will ass, he be all he gonna get off the porch.
But I do want to say this, like, because I know we gotta find the finale.
Yeah.
But
shit,
at the same time, this is what's important though, because we like really have healthy conversations as black men.
Yeah.
And I was talking to my homie CJ, or No Stuff also, as y'all know him. But you know, when I was talking to him, I was like, bro, the podcast really has been my saving grace as of late. Like the idea that we have, you know, healthy black dialogue. You know what I'm saying? And we all got different opinions. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that we sit down like every 2 weeks, we got a vent, we got an escape, we got a platform. Like this shit's amazing, low key. Like this shit's gold right now. And shout out to the homies that's able to tap in. Just the idea of technology. Shout out to DJ, get ready to go digital. But you know, we Dave kicked it with us in college, so these are things that people don't know to watch behind the scenes.
That's like, you know, like my brother too. You know what I'm saying?
Like, but this shit's like cool as fuck.
Yeah.
We still don't know when the finale will be, so tap in fucking 2 weeks. We're gonna be back. We know that much. It might be extended. It might not be
the finale.
Yeah, it's this
we
shit
don't know,
like
bro. Like we can't really stop right now just because shit is getting crazy and. We don't want to end in the middle of a pandemic at the same time. This is weird, but we're going to figure it out. I'm going to wrap it up. We ain't even got no bonus hour tonight.
Yeah, we're going to it's a wrap. Hey, this episode dead, man. Hey, good content. Shit.
Man, that is the phasing octopus that we call DJ, who is a DJ. That is your neighborhood nigga, Wu Tim. I'm Eugene Wright, formerly known as Eugene Wright, and I'm shorting it right there. This is also the owner of Sankofa Suite as well. My business partner, my day one, my dog, my homie, Do Fresh. Make sure y'all check out Love More New Video, Need Me, shameless plug. That is your host, Cino. We're going to have some off. I'm gonna tell y'all now, we're gonna have some off-air conversation because my nigga Chicken George from Club AM walked in the building. AM, what up, still? But this has been another episode of the Sweet Life Podcast. Peace, y'all.
Yo.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Sweet.